there's one thing I'm so excited about and I'm happy about is the fact that with what I do, I get to meet amazing people. And there's always a saying that behind every successful man, there is a beautiful woman. But here on Say It, I always say that behind every successful show, there is a beautiful guest and a handsome guest. But today, we have a beautiful woman in the studio that we're going to be talking to about a lot of things. But you have to wait until after the short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Like I said, behind every successful episode of Say It All, there is a beautiful guest, and today I have with me Angel. Yeah, you heard me right, an angel that was sent from heaven to come here on earth and bless us on Say It All. Angel, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Please, can you introduce yourself to the viewers out there?
There's nothing much to say. Hi guys, I'm Angel,
Uh,
aka Pfarelo.
All right. So today, myself and AJ, one thing I say that I like so much about this show is the fact that we bring amazing people and we talk about their experiences. And today we're talking about anger issue, and anger issues is something that is eating a lot of us up in the society. A lot of us have been through it. A lot of us are still practicing it. And then we have people who have experienced it, been through it, and some survived it. And today they want to share their experiences. And I'm glad that today Angel want to talk about anger issues. So Angel, let's go into it. What when we talk about anger issues, what comes to mind when it comes to you, I suppose?
To me, it's basically losing control of your emotions, like getting allowing your emotions get the hold of you,
Get a
not
hold
being
of you.
able to control how you're feeling at a certain time around certain people and certain situations. Yes.
Oh wow.
those-
So now what are the repercussions when you talk about anger issues? Because a lot of people can go to the extent of hurting themselves, hurting other people, and before they will realize the aftermath of what they've done, sometimes it's late, sometimes it's not. So what are those things to you when it comes to, okay, this is what I did that because of anger I was able to do this and this and this and that, for people to learn a thing or two
I
from.
feel like as people we're different and we kind of handle situations in a different way. So that would come with what you've dealt with before and what you're currently dealing with. And I feel like this is a very sensitive and personal issue when it comes to me,
Yeah.
because I'm one person who's also dealing with that, but I haven't really gotten enough of professional help, even though I've went down that road.
Yeah, you
But
say you're
it
still
wasn't
dealing with it.
enough.
So
Yeah.
a lot of people watching will be wondering that how are you handling it? Because I mean, when you talk about anger, anger is a very serious thing.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of gender-based violence because of anger. Because a man cannot control himself. In the process, or a woman cannot control herself. In the process, she will kill her partner. When the partner just do something, they will snap at that moment, and then before they will realize, it's too late because of the anger issue.
Yeah.
So how are you managing it? How you managing?
I don't know if I should say I'm managing it, but I try to contain myself. I'm a very angry person. I'm angry at almost everyone around me. I'm angry at myself. I'm angry at yeah.
So how do you okay, you angry at yourself and everyone around you. So how do you now say, okay, this is something that somebody will say to me, and then I will snap, I will react. How long does it take for you to react to a situation?
It doesn't really take long, honestly.
Oh wow.
For me, it doesn't take long. I'm so angry. I don't want to lie.
I'm scared right now because when people say to me I'm very angry,
I'm very angry. It's like I'm always angry and I try to hide it because people always tell me you've got a beautiful smile, and that's what it's therapeutic to me. I listen to music and it also keeps me going.
Okay, we have different types of anger. We have four different types of anger.
Yes.
We have passive anger, we have aggressive anger, we have suppressing anger, and we have also the anger that it's not something that assertive anger, which to me I feel is something that is very good. So, which category would you say that your anger fits in?
I think I'm aggressive.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
I'm not
dangerous
sure
one.
because I didn't really look into the types of anger. I wasn't aware. Hence, I said I didn't really look deep into getting professional help. But I believe if I really did, then I would have been knowledgeable
About it.
that.
One beautiful thing about what you're saying to me right now is the fact that um, it takes a lot for ones to acknowledge with themselves that, look, this is my flaws. and I'm willing to work on them. And for you to, me, I don't think you have anger issues. Because for you to come out and say you have anger issues, that means you acknowledge it and you're willing to work on it, right? So, what are the things that the anger have made you do that you are regretting at the moment? To say that, look, this and this is what I did because of my anger.
Okay, so I'm not just Angel, I'm a student and I'm a model, right? And as a model, there are certain things that you cannot do if you really want to pursue it as a career. For example, tattooing your body. You cannot be doing such things. You cannot be getting piercings. So as Angel, guys, I have a philosophy. I basically believe in, I use physical pain to escape emotional pain, right? So I used to cut my wrists a lot. I had scars here, like so much. If I feel like I'm too angry, I just sometimes lock myself in a room.
Are you not mistaken? Okay, I know anger can lead to depression sometimes, right? And then one of the causes of anger also can we have to go to the surroundings, like the people you live around with, the relationships that you go into. That can also cause anger, and lack of financial support. All that can also cause anger. So I mean, in your own view, what do you think is that thing that is causing the anger that is coming out from you? Because a lot of people then will say to you that because somebody did 1, 2, 3 to me, and from there I started, I was abused. This happened to me, and I became this angry person. So to you, what do you say is the root cause of your problem?
Oh, okay. Growing up, my mother would tell me, "You're so moody. You're like your dad."
Oh.
So to me it was normal. Okay, I'm like my dad. My dad gets angry at almost everything. So I thought it's just that thing. Until growing up, I experienced certain things, abuse, and it's just
Abuse.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Both physical, emotional, and yeah.
Have you been in a situation where you feel like my relationship with people is actually causing me to be this angry person? Like I am, my friends are the ones that some people, because of their insecurities, they also tend to take it upon themselves, and they start becoming these angry people. So do you sometimes think maybe because of your relationship with people or the environment in which you live is the reason why you're this angry person?
No, it's got nothing to do with my friends or
Oh, it got nothing to do with them in the sense that you don't realize it, or you just feel that it has nothing to do with that.
Maybe I don't realize it, but yeah, it's like I feel like my friends know me better than my parents, right? And my friends are my support structure. So I wouldn't really, I wouldn't.
I'm asking you these questions because I am that person, right? And I do get angry. And when I get angry, at times, one thing that I've managed to do is at time as much as possible to abstain from those things, to avoid situations that will make me get angry. So if I see that you are, if I'm in a relationship or I'm in even male relationship, having friends, if I see that this is toxic to me, I withdraw myself. I withdraw. I'm not a confrontational person. I'm just somebody who I believe in me withdrawing and then allowing the situation to go. But that I would say to me is a kind of trying to suppress my anger in a way. And then that's dangerous. It's dangerous in the sense that when you keep holding on to things that a lot of people have done to you in the past. You look at relationship that didn't work. You look at friendship that one or two people did this and that to you. You look at the environment in which you live. You look at the transaction that you're having with people, and then you realize that this to me is not healthy. Then I just have to withdraw myself. Do you sometimes feel that way as well?
No, I'm a very person. I react immediately. Yeah, I can't hold it in. But I think they're just some huge, things that I try to ignore and later on act.
Okay, I'm still not satisfied. I'm not satisfied in saying that there's a lot of people watching these now. We want to, because one thing we do is the show is informative, right, and educative. So a lot of people want to listen to you and for you to enlighten them about the things that you've been through and how you handle it, so that they will know if I get to this point in my life as somebody who is this very angry, this is how I want to react, and this is how, because I had Angel say this, then I'm going to do that. So what do you think they should do, or what do you think you are doing now that is helping you to overcome your anger issues?
Seeking for help when it starts. Don't ever underestimate anger. It's as big as it starts.
You're one of the few people who will come out and say that I have anger issue.
Yeah.
I'm always angry, and to those people who are hiding it, it's not everyone who's going to admit. It takes. I was somebody who was depressed at some point, right? And it's only now that I'm coming out to say to people that look, I was going through this and this and that. So it takes courage. It takes a lot of trust for people to open up to you that this is what they have. So how do you think we can be able to tell those people that look, I admit that you have anger issues?
Well, like you said, it takes courage, it takes time. Myself, it's been happening for years, and it's only today that I'm actually admitting it. Because I took it to myself to say, no, you need to do self-introspection. Look at yourself. Why are you doing this? Ask yourself, are you doing certain things? You don't need to get to an extent where you need to start harming yourself for you to realize you're angry. So it is really important for you to know who you are and who you are around. Your circle really matters.
Oh wow! Yeah. All right, we'll come back after the short break to continue. Right, and to the beautiful viewers out there, still have with me Angel talking about anger issues. And one beautiful thing, like I say, is that when we share our experiences, we're able to help one or two people out there to also understand that whenever I'm going through a situation like this is how I'm going to handle it. And because of that, you have to listen to Say It Out, because on Say It Out, we are saying it without any reservations. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. I'm still in the studio, like I said, with my beautiful guest, Angel, who's still talking about anger issues, and she was telling us about what she's been through, and we're going to go deep, right, Angel?
Yeah.
Are you ready for us to go over?
I'm not
because
ready.
We want to see, we want to hear the things, because you didn't answer my questions when I asked that. What are the things that you've done to yourself that you feel, and what are the relationships that this anger have cost you in the past? I want everybody to hear that.
What I've done to myself.
And have there been a point in your life where somebody will leave you because of your anger issue?
Yes.
Tell us about it. We want to hear.
Yeah, I'm so angry, guys. I like I said, I cut myself.
But don't you think somebody watching this will be saying that, are we not confusing depression with anger?
No, it's not a confusion. Maybe it's because I haven't really sought professional help, like I said before. So that's why I wouldn't know. But then I don't think I'm depressed, even though sometimes I really do suffer from anxiety attacks, and it's so confusing.
What do you get angry about? What are the things that are making you to be angry? Because that is where we should start from.
I get angry at things I've been through, like abuse. God, okay, I never thought I would say this, but okay, it feels like it's too soon, I never thought I was gonna put it out there, but I'm sorry.
Go ahead, we're listening to you.
I've been in an abusive relationship, right? I was almost beaten up almost every day, and I didn't understand why that was happening to me. And at that time, I was still young. I couldn't tell my parents. I was still in high school. I couldn't talk to my mother about it because she wasn't aware that I'm even dating. Right? So I didn't have anyone to talk to.
Okay. I'm so sorry you went through that. But somebody watching, I don't want to digress from the major topic, which is the main topic, which is us talking about anger issues. But don't you think that getting into a relationship at a young age is also one of the reasons why some of us are angry?
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we started experiencing heartbreak and disappointment at a very early age,
Yes,
do you think that is the issue?
Yeah, it is.
So you mind telling us about these relationships?
Yeah,
and
I think
the things that were happening, because everybody want to learn from.
Okay, I basically feel like I dated someone who was insecure. Too insecure. At that time, I was dating. I was still into guys because I was hiding my sexuality.
You were still into guys.
Yeah, not really into guys, but I was dating guys because I was hiding my sexuality. So there's a guy I dated. I think I was in grade 11, and he was so insecure. He posed as someone who was so insecure. If I'm to stand with a guy during break time or a group of guys just chatting, then I know after school I have to be beaten up. If I somehow talk to him disrespectfully, sorry, then I know he would have to beat me up. I would write his homeworks. If I forget to inform him about some, school things, then I know I have to be beaten up. And I couldn't talk to anyone about it. By anyone, I mean someone matured enough to understand that, okay, Angel is in a relationship and this is what she's going through. Because my parents were totally against it. At that time I was only in grade 11. I think I was 16. Yeah, I was 16 years old. It was really hard. He would beat me almost every day. I got used to it. I would say today, wherever I stand, I'm used to physical pain. It helps me escape emotional pain. So, yeah, I got used to it to a point where if I'm dating now someone who doesn't beat me, it was a problem. I would provoke them. Why are you shy? Why are you not beating me? I would have that, I would be that aggressive towards a specific someone I'm in a relationship with. It was even hard to leave that relationship because the guy would tell me it's not over until I say so. And if I try breaking it off, he's gone. He's beating me up. But then I managed to eventually get out of the relationship. It's, yeah.
This is sad. You know, a lot of women are still going through what you went through, right? They're still angry, and a lot of them are suppressing their anger because there's no way they can express it. Some are scared of what is going to come, when they express themselves. Some are there as a result of what you just said now. You said that you were happy, you enjoy the pain, and the fact that somebody is not beating you, that person is not the best for you.
Yeah.
You feel the person is good. So one thing I also got to realize is that a lot of women prefer those who abuse them. And I'm so sorry. I know this topic is very sensitive. When you talk about it, a lot of people out there are gonna say, "Hey, how can you say that?" But I've seen women who stay in an abusive relationship, no matter how hard you try to get them out of it.
Yeah.
They stay in it because they're happy there.
Yeah.
They have a man who is cheating on them, who is beating them up, who is doing all sort of humiliations to them. But they are happy to stay there because that is who they are.
Yeah.
Now, if you as a woman cannot help yourself by getting out of a relationship like that, you don't expect other people. There's no campaign. Because people complain a lot of times that because of the GBV, the reason why this is a lot is because the government is not creating other programs, a lot of programs to, prevent men. There's no how you prevent a man if the woman is not willing to.
Willing to leave. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You can do everything I say to them. Look, don't be with this guy. Don't do this, but it will still continue. Right?
Yeah.
Listening to your story right now and to other people out there who are still going through something like that, what solution can you proffer to them?
I don't think there's really a solution because I've seen that it's easy to get addicted to toxic traits.
Toxic traits.
Yeah, it's so easy. You just love that someone who always beats you up because you get used to it. So I would love to tell young ladies, they adults, that just get out of it as soon as possible. Because for me, when it started, it was one slap, and I was like, no, this is a once-off thing. Probably he's not gonna do it again. The moment he does it at first, just that's when it says leave. That's a red flag. You need to leave immediately. Don't allow him to do more for you to see that no, this is dangerous for me. Leave immediately. Don't.
Do you think you're getting better at containing your own anger issues?
Yeah, I think so. I've actually improved this year because
What are the things you're
because I
doing?
was becoming dangerous to my own self. So I chose to just become.
How are you handling that though?
How am I handling it?
Yeah.
I've attended therapy a couple of times.
Been to therapy.
Yeah, I've been to therapy a couple of times, and I stopped last year due to Corona. I had to come back home, and my therapist was the side of Val, so I had to stop it and just helped myself through it.
Wow. This is hard, and this is hard. When you're talking to people who have been through a lot of things, and they've been through a lot of things that you can't help them. It's dangerous, and it's also painful in a way because um, one thing we do on Say It All is that we're not just educating or informing people about the things that are happening. We also want to be a platform that provides solutions, So you're going to tell the viewers watching you out there what you think if they're angry at themselves. This is one, two, three that they should do to, in a way, make themselves feel better.
Sometimes it's hard to contain anger, because it affects you and your inner self. I always tell my friend that, look, I've lost myself. So once you lose yourself, it becomes hard to deal with, the outside you. There's an inside you and there's an outside. That's what I believe. So if you've lost everything, you've lost yourself, it becomes hard to deal with certain situations. Hence I said you need to cry out for help as soon as it starts.
It's not everyone who's going to cry out for help. Some people are they're very secretive in a way that they can't open up to anyone because they don't trust anybody. All right, thank you so much, Angel. I wish we had a lot of time for us to, talk more and go into a lot of things. But I hope you'll come back at some point.
Right? I'd love to.
Please, I would like because you talk about you being in an abusive relationship. I want us to have that conversation on a very good day. Today we're talking about the anger issues, and I'm so happy that you're dealing with it. Right? Thank you so much for coming. And to the beautiful viewers out there, I was speaking to Angel. Angel expressed herself, told us about the things that she's been through. She's been through a lot of abusive relationships where she thought she wasn't going to get out of it, but she managed to get out of it, and today she is happy. What I can say to you is this: if you don't accept who you are, if you don't allow anyone into your space, you won't go through what you're going through right now. The most important thing is you should know the people you're dealing with. Somebody said to me that, hey, Emmy, how do you know that this guy, he was so sweet, or this lady was so sweet? I didn't know she was going to become abusive, or he's going to become abusive. The threats are always there. The signs are always there. You have somebody by the time they start asking you, why are you coming this late? Where have you been? Just know that that person have the tendency of abusing you because they want to be in control. They want to be in charge of your life. By doing that, you should be able to know. And some of you stay in a relationship that is very toxic because you feel the sex is good. Yes, because of the sex, then you're going to stay, and then at the end of the day, that person kills you. And then we start having campaigns where they say all men are trash. It's not every man who's trash. You chose to be in a toxic relationship, even though you're not happy, but you're staying because you want to have sex. You're staying because you feel the man is giving you money. You want to stay because you want to have that, this guy takes me to a club, you do all these things, then you want to stay with that person that you feel. There are 2 million people out there who are going to treat you better than the person you are with right now. Stop allowing yourself to be abused by men or women because you feel you are incapacitated. You are not. On that note, today's show was very emotional. That's a very sensitive topic that we treated, very sensitive topic that we spoke about. But I hope we're able to at least give you a little, able to shed a little light on some of these things. And I'll be coming back, with a lot of guests. Today I'm going to have my director and also the cinematography who's going to be coming on the show, and we'll be talking about a lot of things that happen in a relationship. And I'm sure you don't want to miss that. Until we come your way again, it is a goodbye from me.